Larry, I really need your help because I'm going to be in the doghouse. I forgot it's Valentine's Day and I don't know what I'm doing. I got to bring something home or I'm sleeping on the couch. That's what we're here for. Hi, I'm Larry Baker. I am a certified level 2 sommelier and senior wine and spirit specialist here at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits in beautiful downtown North Miami Beach, Florida. Well, we all know Valentine's Day. It's a day to spread the love. There's a lot of ways to go. Flowers, candies, chocolates, but sharing some wine. Wine is meant to be shared together, and Valentine's Day is a great way to show someone you love them and do something an activity, either a food and wine pairing or chocolate and wine pairing, and it's something you could do together as an activity and maybe hopefully have a nice, wonderful, loving, romantic holiday. Well, first I'm going to start off with the basics. I mean, there's nothing like true champagne for Valentine's Day, just as a toast together. You could also, maybe have some, caviar or stone crab claws if you live in Florida, or some sort of thing like that. Shrimp, shrimp ceviche. A lot of things to have with champagne that a little bit romantic. Starting off with one of my favorite champagnes in the limited edition is from, I've showed this champagne before, it's from Moutard Perry P, Father and Sons. It's one of the few champagnes, if not the only champagne. This is a 2009 vintage that is made from all 6 permitted grapes in the Champagne region. Our Bon Petit Meslier Pinot Blanc are traditional old ancient grapes allowed to be used in champagne, but nobody has them. Moutard has all of them. And then the Pinot Noir Chardonnay and Pinot Meunier. I just had this wine at a restaurant recently. You've seen if you follow my blog, not the gold edition, but hey, at $74.99, it's a limited gold edition. What a nice way to say I love you on Valentine's Day and share that champagne together. My favorite rosé, a non-vintage champagne, and I don't understand why people order other things of champagne. If somebody knows about wine, they will not be buying their regular generic brand of champagne, because is all they're going to see on that bottle, which is hard to see at the bottom. This is Charles Mignon, but more importantly, it's Grand Cru. Grand Cru are the highest level of vineyards, rated by the appellation, the people who control in Champagne. So this is a Grand Cru rosé, and people are buying non-vintage champagne that is not Grand Cru from commercial producers for $80, $90, $200, and yet this is a Grand Cru rosé for $52.99. Charles Mignon Brut Rosé Grand Cru for $52.99, sourced and certified, only available in Florida at ABC. To me, this is the best rosé for the bang for the buck that you can get champagne in this store. Grand Cru. Anybody that knows anything about French wine, Grand Cru, you don't have to say anything about what brand it is. That's it. But people still will say, no, I'd rather spend $90. But if you understand champagne, Google Grand Cru or Grand Cru, Grandcru. For chocolate, I have 2 ways to go with unique wines for chocolate. If you buy dark chocolate especially, this is a famous DOCG controlled area in the Verona area, or Valpolicella. It's called a Ricciotto del Valpolicella. This is Aziendo Nicola's. We carry their Amarone, which is made with the same grapes, Corvina, Rondinella, Molinara, and all those grapes that are in the Amarone. But Ricciotto is where they put the grapes in a dark room for about 3 months, and they form little ears like little raisins. So you're basically making wine out of raisins. So that is what makes it so unique, that raisiny type taste of dried grapes and dried cherries, and it's just silky smooth with a dark chocolate. You just created your dark chocolate. This is a Ricciotto del Valpolicella. We have a Ricciotto del Suave for white cookies and things like that, which is made with a different grape, Garganega. But for red wine on Valentine's Day, this is all about the chocolate right here. Also, a good reserve tawny port. I like this Croft. We sell a lot of it, even when it's not Valentine's Day. Tawny port is lighter. It's matured in oak cask. This is Croft, a great producer, $19.99. It's fortified wine, but tastes like figs and raisins, and you can create your own raisinette. Port goes great with blue cheese, but with chocolate. This is something romantic you drink. It's very soothing. Women and men love this. I love this Reserve Tawny for $19.99. Other places sell this port for much more expensive price. And then finishing off is like with food. I think there's food that we think about. Aphrodisiac, if you want to say so. Food on Valentine's Day: oysters, raw clams, maybe sushi, sashimi. And then I think it's time to bring out, and again, Grand Cru in the town of Chablis, which is in Burgundy, France. This is Moutard Diligent, the same family of the Moutard family that made that gold bottle of champagne. This is Moutard. They are Grand Cru. There are only 7 vineyards that are Grand Cru in the village of Chablis. No oak. And this is the Valmore Vineyard, so there's 6 more. We used to have the Bull Gross, but it's out of stock. And at $54.99, I can't think of anything better to have, maybe stone crabs or oysters with Chardonnay, 100% Chardonnay, but from a Grand Cru with no oak. I mean, this is romance in a bottle, the food pairing. So again, we review, we can go champagne with either that beautiful Moutard of all six grapes permitted, and just have a beautiful champagne and just have a toast and spend some time with your significant other or loved ones on Valentine's Day for a celebration or a toast. It's very romantic, and a delicious, delicious champagne of all six grapes for $74.99. We have the non-gold bottle if you don't want to go for the gold for $59.99, but the gold plate is kind of nice. Then you can go with that, probably the best rosé I have in this store to sell for champagne, Brut Rosé, but Grand Cru from the best vineyard for $52.99 for Charles Mignon. If you want to go chocolate, you could have that Ricciotto dessert wine in the little bottle that I showed you, the raisin grapes with chocolate from Valpolicella, Provina Rondinella. It is, I mean, it's the most unbelievable thing to take a beautiful, buy some Godiva chocolates or chocolates we have here, and there's one last way you can go. We can do the work if you're really in the doghouse at the last minute. We can save you. Our manager, Victor, at this particular store, I'm sure other stores, has made it all ready. We've got the beautiful Grand Cru Rosé in the basket with little empty bottles of chocolate. We've got on the back some 90% cacao beans that go great, some Purolines, chocolate, and for $125, including the champagne and the wrapping and the basket and the bow, you can go home with Valentine's Day with the whole thing, the champagne, the chocolates, the Purolines. I mean, for $125, I think you're getting your money's worth in a beautiful basket. So, I wish you all a great Valentine's Day, and remember, wine is not for snobs, it's for everyday people like you and me, and for those who don't want to sleep on the couch on Valentine's Day. See you next time.